recommendations. Oh, season 3 isn't going to have them, but yeah. If you like Spice and Wolf plus cute characters, this is the show for you. Everybody, watch it. There you go. Any questions, Sam?
No, that show sucks.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Anime Summit Podcast. It's your favorite host of the most, I'm the Bomb. And of course with me every week is Danny with the Fanny.
Yo!
And Nick and Bunny.
No one will ever love you unless you're acting.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up, man. It's like, what's it from?
What? It's from the anime. It's true. It's from fucking Kaguya-sama.
Oh, shit.
The servant girl says that. My wife, the servant.
Your wife, dude. Hey, we're going to talk about that later because we're talking about sequel shows that we're watching. Because, so, like, here's the thing. Like, normally when we do, like, seasonal episodes, right? We're kind of just like, oh, yeah, My Hero Season 3. If you're watching it already, you're watching it. Whatever, right? And we never really talk about them, like compare them with the previous season, what we liked about the current season, you know, things like that. And so I think this is a good time to kind of do that, to kind of start that, because there's not too many shows that are sequels this season, and we can kind of test the waters and see if we like to do it this way, especially since there's some big ones, like Shield Hero Season 2, Kaguya-sama. Which season of Kaguya-sama is this, like the third one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few of them. So,
well, the third chunk. I don't know if they call it a season, but it's a chunk.
Well, so for Kaguya-sama, they do by seasons, but like for Komi, it's like part 2 of season 1.
Yeah, that's so dumb how they do that. Like Attack on Titan, final season, part 1 of 8. The final, part X of 9, blah.
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
Just label it a different season.
Right.
Just call it season 6. Who cares? All right.
And so, I mean, I think now at this point, it might be a little too late to do like some shows, like Attack on Titan. By now, at this point, I think me and Nick are just going to do like a straight up review on it, things like that. But why not talk about some of the sequel ones, you know, that are happening right now? So, yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a bunch of podcasts just for Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I think there's one that's just
that.
like, yeah.
There's like seasonal thing review or episode reviews, and there's YouTube reviews on episodes. So
Right.
it's Attack on Titan. Come on, go watch it.
Anime Brothers did their like weekly episode. Like they would do an episode of each episode that came out.
And the Tokyo Podfathers did that, and the Anime News Network did that for a little bit. So yeah.
Yep. So anyway, let's just jump right into it, shall we? Links.animesummit.net. You can find everything right there. Where to listen, where to follow. The Discord has all the links. The link tree has all the links, including the Discord, and where to listen. And you should join the Discord because it's really fun. And yeah, dude. Also later we're gonna play a game, just in case, you know, just to have a little fun. Sequels and a little game at the end, okay? What's the listener question of the week, Nick?
This is by the patron King, and the question is, it's Memorial Day. Which anime characters are you having over for a cookout? You decide the limit. The episode is going to release a little bit after Memorial Day, but close enough, you know. We're pretty close.
Pretty close. Dude, I would not have any shonen protagonist would not come over because they eat 100 times their weight.
Oh god, yeah, Goku would just eat everything.
Goku, Luffy, and
you'd probably want like Soma there to cook everything and build in bulk.
Oh shit. That's big brain right there.
Yeah,
I didn't even
good
think
job.
of
Yeah,
that.
holy shit.
Golly, dude.
I would just have all the hot waifus over. That's what I would do. Sometime, Mom. I have Toru over. Toru.
2 chicks at the same time.
Which Toru, though? Which Toru?
Both Torus.
Oh, God.
Toru Honda and Toru the maid.
The dragon.
Yeah, Toru the dragon. The dragon maid. That's who I would have over. And then I would have everybody who they live with over as well. Just to make it fun.
So pretty much every character in Dragon Maid you'd have over.
Well.
Oh yeah, especially the huge giant.
Huge knockers.
Dragons. Well, they can chop off their tail and you can eat it.
Yeah, dude. Grilled.
Perfectly
grilled,
safe.
Poison, though.
No, because Toru takes it out first.
Mm.
She sucks all the toxins out. It takes a while, but she does
so
it.
Weird.
Shut up. All right, what about you guys?
I bet it tastes like Spam.
That is not what she said.
Spam's pretty
She
good.
says it tastes sweet and creamy, is what she said.
All right.
Ew.
Just got to close your eyes and suck it out of a hose. It's like South Park.
Anyway, so I think I'm gonna go with my pick on having Soma there to cook in bulk. I'd probably have Carol and Tuesday be there so that they can just jam out, and everyone.
Danny would put everybody to work.
Literally, well,
Danny would just be
I
sitting there
mean,
eating.
I don't know what kind of cookouts you would go to, but a lot of the ones that I've gone to, everybody brought. If you played an instrument, they brought their instrument with them. So, yeah.
I play the, what do you call it? The bottle, not the bottle, the jug. I play the jug.
The jug.
And it has to have the 3 X's on it, or else it's not real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm into that. I'm into
yeah.
that. All right, wait, Nick. Who did Nick say?
I would invite C2 from Code Geass because she could bring Pizza Hut, and I would invite, let's see, Yang Wenli from Legend of the Galactic Heroes because he would drink tea. I'm just going on the Mal top list and scrolling down. And Okabe from Steins Gate because he could microwave a banana. That's healthy. And then Alphonse Elric, you could cook off him. Just rip off a piece of his armor and fucking slap some meat on there,
Light a fire under his armor,
exactly.
and just go and get in there.
I mean, not under the seal. You got to keep the seal clear, but
Just lay
oh yeah, Spike Spiegel. He would cook bell peppers and beef, or no, Jet I guess would cook it, but Spike would complain about it. So there you go.
You need Spike there to complain about it, or else it doesn't taste.
Yeah,
It doesn't taste the same.
We need more chicks too, but I don't know what ladies would be there. Let's see.
Probably any of the lollies.
Oh, Princess Mononoke would be there because she could forage. She'd just bring back like dead rabbits in her mouth.
Everyone brings food, but then she goes into the forest like, dude, you don't have to. We brought food, like you don't need to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and then Kaori from Your Line April will play the violin. I mean, as long as she can play it, before she fucking falls down. But yeah, there you go.
Damn, dude.
Oh god. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's funny, dude.
I just scrolled down the top list and picked random characters. I could have picked Potato Girl from Attack on Titan. I forgot about that.
She would just eat all the fries, dude. Listener question of the week, Danny.
And
We already did
Mikasa would
listener
bring the
question
cake.
of the week.
If you know what
Oh,
I'm
sorry,
saying.
Waifu and Husbando.
Yeah, and also Danny doesn't even do that, Sam.
My bad.
Get it together.
My bad.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Waifu is Yuko Shamiko Yoshida from the Demon Girl Next Door, and Husbando is Ferdinand from Ascendance of the Bookworm.
You picked a Bookworm character?
I did.
I did not expect that.
Why not?
Which one's Ferdinand again?
He's the short
I should know
blue-haired
this.
dude.
The little kid?
No, I think.
Oh, he's not short. He's an adult. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's cool. He's a cool guy. He's a good priest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't he like the mentor for what's her name?
Yeah, sort of, kind of. Yeah. Well, he's one of them. She has a bunch of them.
Mm.
He basically just like protects her from getting like killed by like the nobles and stuff.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot Bookworm. Is that this season 2? Like.
Yep,
Yeah,
That's
this
it's
is
on its
season
third
3
season,
is
too.
ongoing. Yep, season 3.
I didn't think that show would last. I didn't think it was that popular.
It's got a pretty decent dub. It's not like it has 84,000 members in season 3, so that's pretty decent.
That's weird, considering it sucks.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, season 2 150,000 and season 1 is probably double that, I don't know, but
Okay.
230.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, let's start on some ones that we're all kind of watching, I think. Komi-san Part 2, Season 2. You can watch this on Buttflix. Komi-san wa Komi Shides. Second season. But yeah, it's just a continuation of the school year in which Komi-san tries to make 100 friends because she has really severe social anxiety and she can't talk very well. She has to like write on a notepad. And Tadano is helping her do that along with the friends they make along the way. This anime is literally the definition of it's all about the friends we make along the way. Like that's
Right.
Literally. How far did you guys get in this?
I got 3 eps in. And it's hilarious.
Those are rookie numbers, Sam. You got to pump those numbers
I
up.
know. I did really bad. I had a long weekend. But yeah, like it's...
Yeah, Smokey was having some problems.
We had to put him on a leave of absence, and we put Pancha, Ad's cat, in his place.
And then who's Finn? What's Finn? Finn is
Finn
what is he, like the manager of Nick?
He's the assistant to the regional Nick.
Oh my!
Yeah, there you
my
go.
bucket is
Yeah.
my manager. I don't have a manager. That's why I'm so organized.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's so organized. But yeah, honestly, love it. I love the second opening. The second opening kind of reuses some of the best parts of the first OP, which is kind of funny. Not as good as the first OP, like animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seldom
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, seldom is. Yeah.
They kind of blow their load on the first.
They kind of did, honestly.
Unlike Danny with the SmackDown, saving your arguments. Nice try.
But the animation of the show and the art of the show still consistent, still very well done. You can tell that they were working on this nonstop. They just kept working on it, and so far it's not like it doesn't feel what's the word I'm thinking of? Oh, it doesn't feel like overdone or rehashed or whatever. Like they're still new.
Yeah, they're doing different stuff.
Yeah.
It's still funny and fresh.
I like the new character they introduced, the delinquent
guy, yeah.
The big buff dude.
The misunderstood delinquent.
Yeah.
He gets like, I think he was sick or whatever.
Yeah, he was like sick.
And he was all nervous.
He was sick for a week, and then he kind of like became afraid to go to school. So it literally took him 6 months.
He beefed up in the gym, and like he comes back and everybody thinks he's a delinquent, and he's trying to like act natural, but he's acting like a delinquent.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks he's scary. He's like, oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's...
And then him and Komi are scared of each other.
Right.
And then she's like his mentor.
I love that chemistry between the two of them. And like Katai, he's like
Takagi, the main guy. I think it's Takagi, right?
No,
not Takagi.
No,
it's,
Danny's talking.
No, I'm talking about
Danny's
the
talking about the
delinquent.
delinquent guy. His name's Katai.
Oh, I don't even know what his name is, dude. I call him Delinquent Chan.
Anyway.
Delinquent Chan.
Delinquent Chan. Anyway,
it's not Chan, it's Chan.
It's funny because he thinks, first of all, Komi is scared of him like everyone else is, but he thinks that Komi is kind of trying to encourage him to speak up and like, wanting to be other people's friends. So, but it's really hilarious when they both start shaking nervously, and then Tadano is all like, chittering. He has like the same personality that Komi-san has. So
Tadano reads him right away correctly, while everyone else misunderstands him, which is funny.
And then there's also like the what do you call it? the yaoi hijinks between him and Tadano when they're like eating lunch together.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're on a date or whatever. And that was a funny scene. I thought that was good. I liked every scene with the delinquent guy.
Yeah, same.
So that adds another dimension, and and refreshes the setting and humor a little bit. So it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. There's only like one character that I don't like that much, and I know I'm going to be unpopular, but I don't like Najimi very much. Najimi Osana, the best friend of everybody who has 1,000 friends.
which is funny.
They're too Genki. Too Genki.
I like them.
Too gregarious. Nobody's that gregarious. Nobody's that happy. How dare you?
You know, as much as I don't like Yamai, who is like the psycho
Oh
girl.
my gosh, I cannot stand her.
Dude, is
Yeah, she's crazy.
I literally
It's funny, though.
anytime she pops up on screen, like I just groan, and like the best picture that I can describe is from Soul Eater when Kid and Black Star find Excalibur and their face just like is in disgust. That's how I am every time Ren is on screen. I'm just like, just go away.
yeah, but the one
Please.
part.
She had a funny scene when they're in the puddle.
Yeah, that little
mean,
episode where she was like, "Why don't
I
I
want
get to see
Komi's
panties?"
panties.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh,
Yeah. And then she
jeez.
like sees her own reflection. She's like, "Wait a second, there's puddles outside." She tries to get like a
saw
sneak
her own
shot.
reflection in her own drool.
Yeah.
So fucking funny.
God.
That makes it so much stupider. But like they don't use her very much. She's like pretty minimal.
I'm
so
glad
that's good.
because she's awful.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
otherwise.
she is. She's a character. She's not real. In real life, it would be super creepy, but in an anime, it's funny.
In the anime, it's funny.
I mean, even in the anime, I don't think I find it funny.
It's also funny because she fails. That's the other funny part. It's like Looney Tunes.
feel
She
like-
just keeps failing. You know,
I feel like
it's like Roadrunner.
the only
meep.
positive thing about her is that one episode where they were walking around with Tadano and trying to figure out what Komi was thinking, and they would write out on cue cards saying like literally the complete opposite of what she's actually thinking of.
Oh, and does Yamai know what she's thinking because she's such a stalker?
No, she doesn't. Like she gets them
Oh.
wrong every time. So I
Also,
feel
like,
like that was definitely like a more positive humor for that type of character.
Well, yeah, she fails every
So-
time. She doesn't really
Yeah,
succeed.
yeah. I also like the Cat Cafe one.
Oh, that was so adorable.
Oh, that was funny, yeah.
The
Oh
one
my
girl who's like
God.
really slow and she's like rubbing her face in the cat's tummy. Like I was like, that's peak cat like shit right there. And then the one boss cat is
the
like
boss
goes
cat,
up to her.
Chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate.
Oh god,
Chocolate.
it was so cute. That was so adorable. I love
Yeah.
that one.
But anyway, I think the show is good. I think it's consistent. It's refreshing. It's not really rehashing everything we've already seen. They've added new characters to kind of add more things. It's consistent with what it's doing and still doing it very well, I think. So I think season 2 is going to
Yeah,
be
and
good.
it's a slice of life comedy. It's just a comfy show. You know, you're not gonna like. It's not gonna blow your mind, right? It's just like a comfort food type of show.
Yeah.
I would almost call this like a rainy day anime. You know.
That's actually, yeah. I would
Yeah.
say that. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I think some people are a little harsh on Komi-san. You know, it's not a masterpiece, but so what? It's pretty good. Most anime wishes it was this good, decent.
It's true.
It's a decent show.
It's true. All right. What's the next one?
What do we got? We want to do the other K?
Do you want to talk about Kaguya-sama?
Yeah, we'll get the K's out of the way.
Okay.
So this is season 3. This has been split over like multiple years. I think they're doing like one a year. Because the first one was 2019, then 2020 or 2020.
Yeah,
2021.
you are actually correct on that.
Oh no, I think they took a year off because of the pandemic. But yeah,
No,
20
2019,
19, 20.
and then they
and
did,
then this year.
and season 2 was June. Oh, sorry, April 11th, 2020. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah.
They did take a year off.
This one is a great comedy. This is one of the. It's like number 13 on Mal. It's pretty high up there. And it's just like a psychological like mind fuck where everybody's all up in their heads and like thinking of themselves and panicking and fast talking and
well,
it's just
mainly
it has a lot of funny moments.
mainly Shirogane and Kaguya-sama are having their inner monologues, pretty much.
Yeah, but every character has them, and that's what I
Yeah,
like about it.
yeah.
Like you get to see everyone's thoughts.
Yeah.
And my favorite character is still Ishigami, the loser guy, but he's not really a loser. But he's just like such a fucking neat. He's like, they're like, what are you gonna do for a career? He's like, well, I'm either gonna be a CEO or a neat. And he's like, he has his little spat with the Ino, the smart girl.
Yeah.
And she like fucking hates him, but like they secretly might like each other, but I don't know if they actually do.
Yeah. I think the best scene with the two of them is when it was Shinigami in the room, and then Ino walked in and was all like, "Oh, you're the only one here. Well, I guess I'll study." And she put in her headphones.
That was the first
and,
scene.
like, yeah, and the her
She
her
had like
headphone jack-
ASMR,
yeah,
like pretty boys, telling her that she's the best.
Yeah, her headphone jack wasn't plugged in all the way, so you can actually hear it out loud. And Shinigami was like, "What is this? Like, is this relaxing?"
You're calling him Shinigami, Danny. That's from Death Note, I think. Ishigami.
Oh, Ishigami. Sorry.
Yeah.
There are a lot of characters. Leave me alone.
You're forgiven.
At least I was close.
How dare you not know every Japanese name ever?
Yeah, you're one to talk.
I know. I don't even know anybody's name.
The one.
I'm on the page right now,
The
so I
one
can
with
see
the
it.
pink hair and the bow.
Yeah, the pink hair girl who does a dance. She's got a lot of moxie.
It's Fujiwara. Jeez.
Chica. Everybody calls her Chica.
Oh man.
But yeah, so like Ishigami and Ino have like the funny relationship, and like he's like kind of a bad student, and she's like the number one student. And he tries to study with Kaguya tutoring him at one point, and like every character has like a little arc. It's kind of cool. Like in this season so far, I watched the first 6 episodes of everything, which pretty much covers like as far as everything's been dubbed.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
Although some things are a little less than that, but I'm pretty close to I'm caught up on all the dubs. And like, yeah, this season is just.
Go ahead, Nick.
Go ahead.
I'll say something after.
No, that's all I had. That's all I had.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, so in the dub, Miyuki is actually being voiced by a different voice actor.
Oh yeah, they changed him out.
Clifford Chapman is now voicing Miyuki, whereas the last 2 seasons, Aaron Desmick was voicing him, and apparently Desmick, he's having trouble with his voice, like, so he didn't do a lot of voice coaching. So
that seems bad.
So he's taking a break a little bit.
Okay, I thought he died. Or
Oh
something.
no,
well,
no,
at least
no,
he's alive.
no. So, but yeah, Clifford Chapman is playing.
He sounds
Shirogane.
pretty good.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that it was a different person. At first, I wasn't really paying attention, but then all of a sudden, I looked at my screen and I'm like, wait a second, like that does not sound like Aaron. This sounds like a completely different person. So, and I looked it up and I was like, oh shit, they recast him.
I didn't even notice because I had only watched the other seasons subtitled.
Oh, well,
that's
that
why
makes
I didn't even
sense.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can watch it at 1.5 speed, and that makes it even crazier because they talk so fast.
So, but yeah, it's still hilarious as ever.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite anime comedies.
We also get a hint of romance between Kaguya and Shirogane when
It sounds like you're saying stroganoff.
I said Shirogane.
I know, but it just reminds me it's like stroganoff.
Oh god.
It did sound like you were saying stroganoff.
Yeah, it sounded exactly like
Beef
Fuck you
Shirogane.
guys. Fuck you guys. But yeah.
I just call him the president. I just call him the
well,
prez.
or I'll say just Miyuki.
Seto Kaijo.
Miyuki almost literally was asked out Kaguya to a like cultural festival, but then it ended up not happening because Ino and Chico were all
Oh yeah, their
like,
friends got in the way.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
wordplay
Ino and Chico
bullshit
were all
happened
like, the vice president.
You should go with Ishigami.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Ishigami's all like, "Yeah, I'm down. I
He's
like
holding up his-
festivals."
Yeah, he's holding up his hand. Miyuki's holding up his hand, and Ishigami like thinks he's trying to
high
high five.
Yeah.
There's a lot of funny like sight gags in this. Like, there's a lot of really fast things that happen on the screen
Yeah.
that like you have to pay attention. That's like what I like about the best about Kaguya-sama is like every episode has so much density to it. Like there's usually like 2 or 3 like big scenes per episode or like chunks like mini stories.
Yeah.
Also, like
they I think
go
what was
ahead.
it? Was it episode 5 that the ED was different? It was animated differently.
yeah, they had the rap ED because it was the rap episode.
Yes,
That's why.
yes.
Because I was just about to say the president, he's like, so okay. There's like a whole arc where Hayasaka is like that. She's Kaguya's servant girl, and she's the hottest chick ever. And everybody check out her dojins, by the way, top notch. Anyway, she goes on a date, not a date. She goes to like the
She goes to like a mixer.
karaoke. Yeah, it's a mixer,
Yeah.
which is like Kaguya can't go to that because her family would shame her. So she sends Hayasaka instead. And anyway, so like Hayasaka just tries to make sure that the president doesn't get with any other girl. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
And so he's like, he ends up singing to her, and it's like they say that it's like sea slugs getting stuck in your ears or something. Like he's so bad at singing.
Yeah.
Like,
And because
anyway,
Kaguya was nervous because she was talking to Hayasaka, and she goes, "Oh, I'm pretty sure I can like get with the president and stuff." And so Kaguya was nervous, so she actually went to the karaoke bar, but she didn't want to like just burst in. She like needed a plan, so she called Chika and said, "Hey, Chika, I'm at the karaoke bar. Do you want to come and sing?" And Chica's all like, "Oh, yeah, I'll totally go. I'll be right there." And then, Hayasaka walked out, and she's all like, "That was the most, horrible thing I've ever heard in my life."
yeah, no, the funny part was like Chica is outside the door, and she hears all these like provocative sounds and sentences.
Yeah.
But it's just like her listening to the singing. So, because like everybody, that's like the meme in Japan is where like you go to karaoke places to have sex, to hook up and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff going on at Kaguya. We should probably move on to the next show here.
Yeah.
Best Boy Ishigami, love him. Rap. Oh, the parent teacher. Real quick, parent teacher conferences. I don't know if you got that far yet.
I
but,
watched a little bit of it, but go ahead.
Hyasuka's mother shows up, and then the president's father shows up, and they both stand in for Kaguya.
Yeah.
And it's just really funny. That whole scene's really funny. And like there's like they flash on the screen dad activities as he like volunteers to do that. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of really funny bits. This is like a great comedy. Everybody should watch it.
Yeah.
What we got? Sam,
Nice
you
one.
want to do Tiger and Bunny?
Yeah, I only got to 2 episodes of this. Excuse me.
I forgot that we were supposed to watch this. This is a Netflix thing, right?
Yeah, which is weird because like on Mal they put it like under ONA, I think, or OVA. Because
They did ONA.
Yeah, whenever it's a Netflix thing, that's where they put it. Yeah.
Original net animation or whatever.
Yeah. So Tiger and Bunny, sequel to Tiger and Bunny 2. Or Tiger and Bunny 2, sequel to Tiger and Bunny. Yeah, dude, it doesn't say exactly how much after. You just assume that it's probably like, a year after or whatever, something like that.
So once you watch the show, then there's the movie, which is the Rising, which introduces a new hero, and it kind of sets
Oh, that's
off
right.
after the movie.
Ryan Goldsmith. That's right.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So, but if you remember the end of season
1.
the end of season 1, we see Tiger, Kotetsu, because we know that his powers are decreasing.
Yeah.
He can't use his powers as long as Barnaby can now.
Yeah.
So, and they kind of introduced like the sidekicks, like the B-rated heroes.
Yeah.
So, and then in this new one, they decided that to protect all the heroes should partner up.
The buddy system, yeah.
Yeah, like the buddy system and everything like that. So, which I find a little interesting, and especially in season 1, and I think episode 1 and episode 2, with Blue Rose, and because she's partnered up with Ryan, I believe.
Yeah, yep. Blue Rose is partnered up with Goldsmith, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yep. And so previously it was produced by produced by Sunrise, right? And so because Bandai Namco kind of does Sunrise's stuff now, they do everything under Bandai Namco Films or Bandai Namco Productions. That's what it says on there now. So people were kind of worried about that because obviously Studio Sunrise, like, does their own thing, and they do stuff really good. I mean, with Tiger and Bunny already established the way it was, I don't see it being any worse. There's a lot more CG usage, obviously. The animation is the same. Obviously, it's a little more modern, a little bit better than the previous season because the previous season came out so long ago.
Yeah.
But which was it like 2014, I think it was? Or sorry, 2000. No, obviously it was before that because we did it for our thing, right?
Oops.
Yeah, we did a decade spotlight.
Yeah,
on
we did
it.
a decade spotlight on it. 2011.
2011.
Yeah, 2011. So, but I think the animation is fine. It still looks good. It kind of is like it kind of starts out with this foreshadow of what's probably going to be the finale of the show with these two crazy villains doing this crazy shit, and they have Barnaby by the neck, and he's pretty much looks like he's going to lose. But I think it's gonna be dope. I think. I mean, it could be super sick.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of Tiger and Bunny, I would like to think that you probably were waiting for this for a long time. I happen to love Tiger and Bunny. I thought it was really cool concept with really cool characters. I love Kotetsu. Tiger. He's just a great character, I think, and it does a great job of reintroducing you to all the characters in the beginning with a little car chase scene and introducing to you like what Sternbild is trying to do now with the buddy system and that sort of thing. And I hope it sheds more light on the Petrov guy, the guy who's like the Arrow. He's like the vigilante.
He's the bad guy, right? He looks bad.
He's Lunatic or whatever. Yeah, he's Lunatic, the vigilante.
Oh yeah, I've like forgotten so much about.
He's
this
like
already.
a severe anti-hero, but like he's pretty much a villain. But Ouroboros, I think, is still.
That's right.
Yeah,
that sounds right.
Because it at the end of episode 2, you find out that the two twin guys that they foreshadowed in the beginning were
They're
part of
from-
Ouroboros.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I think the updated versions of the armor look really good. I think they look cool, a little bit more mechanical looking, but they still have the same vibe, same energy. I think so. It's super cool. But what are you thinking, Danny? What Nick did you watch it or no?
No,
Okay.
I didn't have time.
Okay, Danny, what are you thinking so far in terms of?
But it's 25 episodes, right? So
Yeah.
the first 13 are out on Netflix.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
I'll probably get to it once everything drops.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. So what do you think, Danny?
I'm digging it so far. The buddy system is interesting, and not only do we get to see more of Kotetsu and Barnaby, but I'm also noticing in this second season that they're giving the other heroes screen time. So we're seeing a lot more of like Keith Goodman and Antonio Lopez and like pretty much like all of the other heroes and stuff, and they're paired up with each other. So
Yeah.
Antonio Lopez, who is Rock Bison, He's paired with Origami Cyclone, and they had like their little spat because like Bison made a comment about Origami's name, and like he was all like, why are you named, Origami Cyclone? Because like, a cyclone is like a typhoon. It's like big and crazy, and you're not that. So, and Origami kind of like got offended by that, and he takes real pride in the name that he picked, and they showed you like a little backstory and stuff. But I think my favorite pair is with Sky High and Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I can't remember what episode that is. I don't know. You only saw 2 episodes, right, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to go into too much detail about that, but I feel like their dynamic and their chemistry together fits very, very well in the aspect that I'm just glad that I get to see more of the other heroes, and the show isn't just centering with Kotetsu and Barnaby and stuff like that.
I think also just to like kind of piggyback off what you're saying is what Danny means is like, it's not that we didn't get heroes screen time on the last one, we did, but we got one episode for each of them for like a backstory, and it wasn't for all of them.
Yeah.
So like in this one, we are getting, because they're already established, you're kind of just getting them to see them be heroes and stuff.
Right.
Which is how a sequel should work, right? Like you establish the characters in the, the first part of things, and then you are now season 2 it's like they have kind of free reign to kind of just add some new characters, add a new villain, and then let the other characters do their thing.
Yeah.
And so I expect Tiger and Bunny 2 to be better than the first one, which I might be overhyping it in that sense, and I might be setting myself up to fail there and be disappointed, but it honestly should, because obviously we're established now. It's got to be more exciting. The sequel should always be more exciting and more and better and more entertaining than the last one. So I think with some of these new characters, we get to see, we will get to see some more dynamics be introduced, and obviously, but then we also get to see other heroes that we liked from the previous one do their thing. So
yeah,
and just be heroes.
I kind of am interested in, like, I hate to call them this, but they're kind of like Tiger and Bunny 2.0. Thomas Taurus and Mr. Black.
Yeah, Mr. Black, and he is Thomas.
Yeah, he is Thomas. Yeah, like
that kid was like, he was like 17, right? And he passed the exam.
Yeah.
But then like, he's like, I don't know. He's a kid, so he.
They're both kids. They're both 17.
Right, but the problem with the Mr. Black guy is that he kind of thinks he knows it all, and he just kind of goes in.
Yeah, well,
and tries too hard, and he ends up fumbling.
Kind of, and that was kind of like Kotetsu a little bit. He he's the veteran, and they partnered him with this newbie who is like all confident and shit, and so that dynamic is interesting. And like the relationship between Mr. Black and Kotetsu, like Kotetsu trying to like say, hey man, it's not always like that. You don't have to, be angry. Yeah, he's annoying, but you're his teammate kind of thing. So
right. Yeah. I think that he is Thomas kid looks sus.
I
think he's sus. A little sus.
Yeah. I don't really like He is Thomas too much. I think he's one of the least characters that I don't particularly care about. So.
Also, that's a cool fucking hero name, because like most hero names are just like, Batman, Human Torch, Doctor Doom, Batman, you know what I mean? Superman, Green Lantern. Except this person's superhero name is like a band name. Almost like a metalcore band. Dude, I'm gonna be a superhero. My name is gonna be She Eats Tacos. Done.
The taco taster.
Yeah, the taco taster, and that means two things. Anyway,
Do they have? Do they still have the brands on here, the logos and everything?
yeah,
do.
some of them have
Are they
changed.
fake brands or something?
No, they're
yeah,
real.
Yeah,
They're real.
Yeah, no, they're real.
They were real in the first
Straight up
one.
Pepsi and fucking Pizza Hut and shit.
No. So
There is Pepsi. So Blue Rose. Is,
No, because didn't Netflix censor all that?
well, so the first season was censored
on Netflix.
on Netflix, but in
But
the
this
second
season is not?
in the second season, they did put the brands on them.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, cool.
So I believe Kotetsu has like SH Figure Arts, which, Bunny has SH Figure Arts, which they make,
what if they had all like the crappy podcast sponsors? That'd be so funny.
and then
Casper mattresses.
and then Tiger Kotetsu, he's got Lawson's right on the chest,
Sponsored by Manscaped.
which is the biggest, fucking convenience store in Japan, one of the biggest.
And-
So
Yeah.
and
yeah.
then I actually think he also has
I'm
Pac-Man.
mowing down villains, much like I mow down those pesky ball hairs.
Tiger
Sponsored by
also
Manscaped.
has Pac-Man on his shoulder because
He
Bandai
does.
Namco.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yeah.
no, they're real.
Blue Rose used to have Pepsi X Next,
Yep.
which is the
Pepsi.
the 0 calorie Pepsi, but they got rid of that, so she's just sponsored by Pepsi and something else.
Yeah, because that Pepsi is not around anymore. It was like a
Yeah.
Japan only Pepsi, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, which is like makes sense, obviously. If I could choose to have a sponsor on my superhero costume, I would have like.
I would do Viz Media.
That's a good one. I would do Seven Seas because they license all the good manga, and I'm supporting the union. Let's go.
Oh, we're doing an anime styled one? Okay.
Nick,
I would choose.
Nick would have Crunchyroll right on his butt.
What's the black company that everybody hates to work for? I pick like Madhouse.
Nick puts Funimation on his chest.
I'd put JC Staff,
JC
but
Staff.
only when they animated One Punch Man season 2.
One Pun Man. Yeah, dude. All right. Yeah, no, Tiger and Bunny. I expect this one to be more exciting than the first one. And it to me, in just the first 2 episodes, it already seems more exciting. Because obviously, like, I know everybody already. If you're a fan of the first one, you're going to give this one a shot. And I think it'll be
And now you know why sequels have higher scores.
And now you know why sequels have higher scores. But yeah. Anyways, what else you guys got?
Yeah, what else do we have, Sam? Now that you took up all our time.
Demon Girl Next Door? Or that's just Danny watching that one.
Yeah, Danny, you can do that on your own, by yourself, preferably privately. The rest of us, I'm just kidding. What do we got? Have we? Oh, Shield Hero. We can do that one, right?
Yeah.
Let's do
Yeah,
that.
do Shield Hero. Yeah, I'm not watching this because the show sucks.
Danny, you got to carry. Oh, wait, how many episodes did you get? I got 6. But it was
I
6.
I got 4.
6 episodes in a stupor, so that's more closer to 4. But yeah. So like, oh yeah, that's how far it was dubbed, right? Only 4 or 5.
Yeah.
It might be 5 by the time this comes out, but so the whole party is like fighting this this big tortoise, right? That's like the start of the season, and like the whole point of
Well, you have to
in Shield Hero they have dimensional waves
have
that
to
like come down and cause chaos and fuck up the land.
Yeah, but you also have to remember, the queen gave Naofumi.
I don't remember.
So Naofumi is lord
been a
of
while.
Raftalia's home village. He's the noble now. So that's
Okay.
That's kind of
I
because at the
Totally don't remember that.
so at the end of season 1, Naofumi asked the queen of Melromark to give him like a home base, because that's what he said. He's like, well, we need a home base now, because he decided that he was just gonna figure out the continent's problems and all that kind of stuff. So they figured let's have Raftalvia's home village as our home base. So he went to the queen, asked to be a noble there, and then that's their home base, and that's kind of when things set off and stuff.
So a mysterious woman appears.
Yeah.
And it turns out she is a familiar of the spirit tortoise.
Yes.
But she's actually not the familiar, but spoilers. I guess I won't spoil too hard in case people haven't seen it, but I don't know. It's not that hard to figure out. So like all the kingdoms and nations gather to fight the spirit tortoise because it's gonna fuck up. It's gonna bring more dimensional waves.
Yeah. Well,
like,
of
destroy
course,
everything.
the other three heroes were all like, "Nah, I don't want to do that." So, because
Yeah.
they're all
Did
butt
they
faces.
get captured? Did the other heroes get captured or somebody else? There's so many people. It's been a while since I watched the first season.
I don't think they have gotten captured. But Naofumi also has a new party member, which the green hair girl.
It's been almost 3 years since I watched the first one.
Wow, you might want to give yourself a refresher.
They don't have a summary. This is where we need the fucking summaries right here. At the start of every new season, give me a summary of what happened.
Yeah, because I mean,
I know they call the one girl bitch.
How long ago was
2019
the
is when the first one. 2019.
Oh wow.
That's 3 years ago.
3 years. Yeah. Well, that's why I mean I kind of played it smart. I rewatched the first season because I knew for sure I was not going to remember what happened.
Yeah.
So, and this show is also a show that my partner James watches. So I actually asked him if he wanted to watch this together. So
you got a twofer.
Got a twofer. So, but also,
what does he think about the slave themes?
I didn't ask him.
Oh, okay.
So,
as long as my master's a nice master, then slavery's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But this show also has the main character recast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the dub, I mentioned this before. In the dub, the voice actor who played Naofumi is Billy Kametz, but he unfortunately was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, so he stepped down. He's going home, staying with his family, and they got Stephen Fu to voice Naofumi for the second season. So
I definitely didn't notice because it's been multiple years since I watched it. I don't even know if I watched the dub. Oh, I think I did watch part of the dub.
I watched the dub. It's pretty good. At least for the first season. A lot of people aren't really a fan of like what the heck? Philo. Some people don't really like Philo's dub voice.
I thought it was okay. I didn't notice any like really, really bad ones.
Yeah. But I think Stephen Fu does a great job. I don't hear much of a difference. I mean, I definitely know Billy's voice a lot more, and I recognize him as Naofumi. But he, Fu, he does a good job. So I'm okay with that. But yeah.
Yeah, pretty much the first few episodes are all just a big battle. That's like pretty much what's happening.
And a lot of people on Discord.
You really need to see the first. Like you have to basically watch the first season again.
Yeah, and I've noticed like on our Discord, a lot of people are kind of people have been telling me that they're kind of disappointed on how the second season is going.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of character development. It's just like a big battle's happening. They got to fight.
Yeah.
And there's just not a lot of depth to any character really right now.
Yeah.
In the first season, they at least had that. It's like, oh, here's the character motivations. Here's the main guy. He gets screwed over by everybody, and he's got to fight against the world. And like then you learn about all his companions and Raftalia and all that.
Yeah.
And, you get to know them a little bit, but in this one, it's just like we got to fight the turtle.
Yeah.
So hopefully they bring that back.
Yeah, or
and, like,
they wrap up
this
whole turtle arc and move on to something else.
Yeah, the episode 6. Oh God, I don't remember if they actually. I don't know if the arc is quite done in episode 6, but it's getting very, very close. So
yeah.
I won't spoil what happens, but they're battling. There's not a ton really. It's just like a lot of battles. There's not a lot that I can. There's an evil man inside the tortoise, and he's giving his villain speech.
Right.
And there's some not double crossing, but like a switcheroo with somebody, and there's really not a whole lot that's happened in 6 episodes, to be honest.
Yeah.
You get to see the bird fly around in battle. It's pretty cool. But what's her name? Philo. Yeah, this was probably of the shows we watched for this chunk. This is the one I was least excited for, just on these episodes alone.
Yeah,
I kind of enjoyed the first season of Shield Hero, but
there's not a lot of excitement going on, and there's only 13 episodes, so.
And it looks like some of the reviews on Mal are a little disappointed too so far, but maybe it's just the arc of the story.
Yeah,
that's kinda,
I can't
get through it.
I can't remember who said that they were reading it, but I think someone mentioned that in the manga, this arc is kind of a sleeperoo, like it's a Snoresville, really. Not a lot happens. So, and they say that the next arc that happens after this is much more promising. So, people just say pull through. The next arc is definitely way more interesting.
I would just wait till all the episodes are out for this, to be honest.
Yeah. So you can
There's 25.
Yes.
Oh no, that's the first season. Sorry.
Yeah.
Season 2 is going to have 13. So yeah, just wait till it's done and see what's after that.
Yeah. So.
All right, what we got next here? We have. So you have Demon Girl Next Door, and I have Bookworm.
B is
you're
first,
both not watching Bookworm?
I'm not. No, I didn't even finish season 1. Or I think I did finish season 1, but I didn't really care for season 2 too much.
How dare you?
So.
Gotcha.
But B is before D, so why don't you go first, Nick?
Except after C.
And actually, A is before B because technically it's Ascendance of a bookworm. So alphabetically,
well, regardless,
that's how we're doing
regardless,
it.
you're still going
first. It wins
first.
twice.
You're still going first.
So Ascendance of a bookworm. The whole point of the show, in like elevator pitch style, is that the you got to make it's isekai, right? So you're trapped in another world. This girl dies in real life, and she's transported to this old time world where they haven't really fully developed like all the technologies yet, so they don't have very much paper, and people don't know how to read and write as well, and so she's like this little girl. She starts out pretty young. I think she's at this point in the story in season 3 she's like 9 years old, 8 years old, something like that. So she's pretty young, but she's like basically a genius because she still has all her previous memories. And this girl's named Mine, and she basically starts out and she has this thing called I think it's called the Devouring. It's like this sickness that like it's basically just a bunch of mana in her body, which is like magic in her body that's like overpowering her. It's gonna kill her, and she has to like drain the mana pretty much every so often. So she goes along the first couple seasons. She's helping out her family. She like basically invents a whole bunch of stuff. She invents like shampoo. She invents different kinds of paper and inks and stuff like that. Because the whole point is she just wants books to read. She selfishly just wants to read books, but she's helping everybody along the way. And so at this point in season 3, like she has a whole bunch of merchant friends and other friends and like nobles, and she's slowly working her way up. And at this point in season 3, she's in the like church basically, or part of like the church, or what is essentially the church. And she is trying to create like coloring books because her mom in this world, not the previous one, but this one, she just had a baby, so she wants to like make like picture books for kids and all that. But then like the problem is she's too smart and like she's like too progressive. So not like socially, but like economically progressive. And like what that would do is it would just like upend everything, because like all the nobles and merchants and stuff, like they want a piece of it. They want to get rich too, and they don't want their businesses going away. So it's kind of cool. That's like kind of the cool part about it. It's like Spice and Wolf a little bit. There's like a little bit of like very simple economic stuff in there. Yeah, and it's not anything super complicated, but it's like a little lolly, and she's very cute, and she's very smart, and likes to read, and that's the show. I mean, I don't know, it's cool. And her friends are actually really cool. Like all of her friends, actually, I like. Benno and Ferdinand are probably the coolest ones. They're basically like her mentors, and like they kind of help facilitate all of her ideas, and like they all get a cut, of course, but you know, because she's like a little girl, she like literally can't do this herself. She needs everybody to help her, but like everyone sees all the value in it, and you know, she also has a ton of mana, so she has to like use that to help the kingdom to like fight off like random. I think there's like some I think there's like monsters and vines and shit she fights off at one point, and like enemy people and stuff. But yeah, that's just kind of the basics of it. But yeah, at this point in season 3, like they're trying to get her to be adopted by one of the nobles so that she doesn't get killed. So, because like there's other like factions that like don't want her, that like they want to kidnap her and her friends and everything. And this is like like in real life, that's what would happen. You'd probably get killed if you were like making this much progress this quickly. So yeah, it's kind of cool.
Or people would just call you a witch and then burn you at the stakes.
Yeah, I mean, she literally is. Like, I think Ferdinand and Benno know her situation. Like, they literally know that she's trapped in her body.
Yeah.
Like, she's from another world.
Yeah.
Like she tells them at one point. And I think one of the other characters might know. But yeah, oh yeah, because that's like the whole point of the first season is everybody was like super creeped out by her because she was like super smart. She was like a fucking like Benny Gesserit from like Dune or whatever. She was like way too much, like an abomination. And then yeah, and the thing that makes it cool is like mine, she's constantly like really sick half the time. Like she almost dies like every week pretty much because her disease, it just like devours her, so she has to like sap the mana away. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. It's just like really exciting. It's like Spice and Wolf. It's like a bunch of other things. I'm really liking it. Recommendations. Oh, season 3 isn't going to have them, but yeah. If you like Spice and Wolf plus cute characters, this is the show for you. Everybody watch it. There you go. Any questions, Sam?
No, that show sucks.
Oh, come on, Sam. You don't want to give it a chance? It seems like there's
It's
getting
like-
some dark elements in there.
This is like a much more wholesome jobless reincarnation, like much more wholesome.
No, there's not enough death metal screaming in it, so I probably won't enjoy
Oh,
it.
Dr. Stone. A little bit of Dr. Stone in there.
Nah, dude.
All right. Think about
I
that.
don't think Sam is watching Dr. Stone, are you?
No.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, Sam doesn't watch bad shows.
Dr.
Damn.
Stone isn't bad.
I'm just kidding.
I
Sam, you would actually really like Dr.
Yeah,
Stone. I'm not even kidding.
a-
You would fucking love
a
that
lot of
show.
people say I would like it.
You would really like that. You would like that.
It's one of the biggest things that ran in Jump, in the last couple of years. So like, a lot of people say I would like it, but
It's basically like people, they get isekai'd 3,000 years into the future. I don't know how many thousand. A bunch of years into the future, maybe 1,000.
but
This isn't a Dr. Stone podcast, but anyway, yeah,
but everything's
they get
like
stuck in
collapsed or
frozen in
something,
stone,
right? Yeah.
and then they're in Ooga Booga times, and Dr. Stone knows everything, and he's fucking inventing shit, and they have to Ooga Booga fight the other Ooga
They
Boogas
have to Ooga Booga fight the other Ooga Boogas.
with science.
Science. Science. Science. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Well. What else we got?
Demon Girl Next Door.
Oh,
Season
okay, well-
2.
Well, Danny, you're watching this, right?
Yes, I am, and I managed to catch up and to start with season 2. I can't believe I passed this up. The first season came out in 2019, and I managed to watch it because we recently had Momo Chiyoda as one of the Magical Girl candidates in our SmackDown last week.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah. So
I watched the first few episodes and I ran out of time, so I ended up having to drop it.
I think
but it was okay.
I think you may like this. I mean, not a whole lot.
I think I
goes
did like
on.
it, but I ran out of time.
Yeah, not a whole lot goes on. It's pretty much kind of your slice of life. Like really, it's kind of like cute girls doing cute things, really, and mixed in with a little lesbian love going on.
So
But season 2 pretty much starts off where you're left off in season 1. Shamiko challenges Momo to a duel so Momo can become Shamiko's vassal or vessel. She calls it a vassal. So that she can kind of like rule the town or whatever as like a strong demon and stuff. But you kind of get a little lore. You kind of figure out on what happened to Shamiko's dad, and Shamiko is trying to find other demons among the town so she can also find out on what happened with Momo's sister, who kind of like this big disaster kind of happened in the town. I think it was like 10 years ago maybe, and Momo's sister kind of disappeared, and that was around the same time that Shamiko's dad disappeared. But then you find out that Shamiko's dad is this box that her family uses as a dinner table and a cooking station and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cute. I enjoy it. I think Momo is one of my favorite characters. She's kind of like that. She kind of has that dry sense of humor, especially when she's interacting with Shamiko's ancestor, Lilith. And anytime Lilith says something diabolical, Momo just kind of throws Lilith like a football, and she disappears into the town for a couple of days until Shamiko finds her again. It's pretty hilarious. So, yeah. I
gotta jump back on this one.
Yeah, I honestly, I think Nick, I think you should watch this. So.
It was in the SmackDown. I gotta eventually watch all the SmackDown stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
my favorite studio, JC Staff.
Yeah, it's JC Staff is doing this, so it's based off a manga, which is still releasing. And yeah, it's only 12 episodes. Both the first season and second season are going to be 12 eps. So that's
shorter than Shield Hero and all these other ones. So
and they're how it's set out, like they have kind of like multiple stories within one episode. So it's kind of like with Kaguya-sama and like Komi-san and stuff, where they have like multiple scenarios going on. This past episode that I watched, it's during summer break, and Shamiko was going on her mission to find other demons to talk to them about if they knew anything about Momo's sister or anything about like the disaster that kind of happened in the past. But she kind of gets brainwashed into working at this cafe that's owned by other demons and stuff. And that was like kind of funny. And Momo kind of like came and saved her and stuff. So yeah. It's cute. I like it. I'm digging it. So
I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Definitely got to do it. Do it. I like their outfits too.
They're super cute.
The main, Momo.
Yeah, Momo's
It kind of looks like Madoka a little bit.
A little. But Momo's like transformation sequence is pretty cute. I like that a lot. So
I think that's it for all of the sequels.
Mm-hmm.
that we're caught up with. So now, Sam, we're gonna do a very short game where you're gonna test our might.
Yeah, this will be fun. You
got to get a sound effect in here too.
I got a
oh,
couple
dude,
of game
just straight up
ones.
do the Mortal Kombat one. Do be like test your might.
Oh yeah, we have to do that. Yeah.
Do something else.
Like
that's what popped in.
Do like a 1960 game show theme, like
but we gotta have the test your might in the beginning, and then we'll go into the game show theme.
Yeah, and have the really long, skinny Price is Right microphone.
Yeah, long, skinny. Yeah. Bob Barker. Well, now it's Drew Carey, but yeah. Anyway, let me see. Okay, so I'm going to say the synopsis of a show barring any like names or heavy indicators of what the show might be. And Nick and Danny are gonna try and race to guess what show I am talking about. First to
this is basically Jeopardy.
yeah.
I just realized this is like literally
First
Jeopardy.
to 3 points. First to 3 points is the winner, and the loser has to smell a fart.
Wait, Jeopardy? No, what's the one with Trebek, right?
That's
Yeah,
Jeopardy.
What's the one where you guess letters? That's not it. Oh yeah, this is Jeopardy.
That's
This is
Wheel of
Jeopardy.
Fortune.
That's Wheel of
That's
Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune. God dang, dude.
Wheel of Fortune.
It is Jeopardy. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. They're kind of like one and the same, because when it's either going to be Wheel of Fortune that's playing first, and then right after is Jeopardy, or it's Jeopardy first and then right after it's Wheel of Fortune. So
It's the same thing.
I can understand the mix-up.
Okay. And here we go. Okay, here we go. This, ready for the first one? Ready? Get your minds sharp.
Your might.
Bitches. This comedy centers around...
Happy Gilmore. Wait, do we have to wait for you to finish?
You have to wait for me to finish, you bitch.
Okay. Do we have to say? Do we have to frame it in the form of a question?
No, just say the title.
How many points are we playing until?
3.
I forgot.
3.
3? Okay.
This comedy centers around a superpowered girl. And
Sailor Moon.
She...
Oh shit! I
You have
gotta
to wait till I'm finished. She centers around a superpowered girl who ends up in the apartment of a gang member, and they end up living together.
What is gangsta?
No. You don't have to do it in a question.
What? What is
You don't have to do it in a question.
Aho girl?
We all watched this one,
Okay, a girl.
and we all loved it.
Apartment of a gangster. I don't fucking know, dude. Shit. We need the buzzer that goes bam bam bam.
A powered girl. A superpowered girl, which has powers.
Space Patrol Luluco.
No.
Now you're just.
That kind of was right.
I
That's
know.
enough.
Yeah.
You get...
Superpowered?
Yeah, you are guessing too much. You're just going off the
I'm
punch.
scrolling down my list
You're going off the
because I don't
poncho.
know.
Nope. Danny, do you have a guess?
Superpowered girl.
Ends up in the apartment of a gang member, and they end up living
Oh
together.
wait, do we only get one guess like
Yes,
Jeopardy?
you don't
We
get
probably
no
should do it
more.
that way.
You don't get
Okay,
no
I
more.
fucked up. We gotta have a timer too, because otherwise this is
Yeah,
gonna go forever.
I'm watching my thing right now. My clock right now.
Just make it like 15 seconds
Superpowered
or
girl
something.
ends up living with who again?
A gang member.
Dude, I literally don't know. That's crazy.
All right, that's time. You took too long.
Yeah.
All right.
It was Hinamatsuri.
Oh shit! Seasonal. Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Fucked up, Jack.
That was a good one.
Damn.
That was a good one.
Okay. Ah, man, you guys suck. Okay, here we go.
I'm probably not gonna get any of these.
This one, I
yeah.
think we all watched. Fresh out of high school in this comedy, this girl is ready for her first day at work at her new dream job. She is joining the character design team at
New game.
a company that...
Oh, new game.
Oh,
Shit.
Danny got it.
No, but you didn't finish saying it, Sam.
Yeah, but she fucking did it. She fucking
I mean,
already
I
said it.
waited.
We should just
until
do it where
there
you could
was,
just
like-
blurt it out.
Like a key word.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, just...
Oh, look, we should do like trivia, right? Or like
yeah, just blurt it out.
What do you call it?
Yeah, just blurt it out. Yeah, okay. So
What is that? Just like trivia competitions, right?
yeah.
You can just blurt it after they say the first
yeah,
like, syllable.
it'll count as your buzzer. Yeah.
It's like literally Chihara Furu. That's what we're doing
It's
right now.
literally Chahina Fina. Okay.
Okay, I got 1 point.
Oh, no, hold on a sec. Let's see. Let me see.
You should have already had a list of these. I thought you had
I
them.
did not prepare. Sorry. Okay, here we go.
Oh my god.
I can cut out all the BS. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. These monsters appear on Earth and they hunger for human flesh. and they find a human host to survive. When
Jujutsu Kaisen?
nope, you didn't. You should have let me finish.
That was
When
kinda close though.
when it is somewhat when this particular
Mars of Destruction?
you can't guess more than once.
We should let us guess more than once.
When this particular
Let's change the rule.
no, when this particular demon
Oh no, I know what it is now.
finds a human host and the host blocks it
Okay,
from getting to his
hold
brain.
on. You're gonna have to.
know
Oh,
what it
Parasite.
God damn it.
At
It's
first,
Parasite.
Yeah.
At first, I was gonna say some. You're gonna have to say the whole thing all over again. But then, when I heard brain, I was like, "Oh, Parasite."
Yeah, you didn't let me finish, Nick. This is why. Yeah, see, this is why you suck.
Just let me list off 50 in a row.
No,
so get
you
every
can't
question.
do that. That's cheating. Okay, this one.
I will not lose.
Okay, let's see here. No, here we go. Okay. This is a workplace comedy centering around the function of the constant function of the company they work for. And some of the workers wear red outfits, some of them wear white, some of them wear black outfits.
Sounds at work.
Danny got it.
What?
It would have been too
Oh my
easy if I
God.
had said like that's a workplace comedy about the human body. Like, 'cause
But
that would-
that's
First of all,
a good.
That's not even a real anime.
What are you
That
talking
doesn't
about?
even
That's a real
exist.
anime.
You
Get out
fucking
of
made
here.
that up.
Get out of here.
Why are you picking all these fucking Danny shows, Sam? Can you pick something I like? I didn't even like Cells at Work.
I thought you did.
I didn't even finish it. Didn't even finish it.
Oh.
I watched like 3 episodes. And I'm like, fuck this. They're trying to educate me.
Trying to get
Un-American.
educated. Sorry, dude. Let's see. Okay.
Well, I already fucking lost.
Well, okay, let's just try one more just to see if you're not a bitch.
All right.
Okay? This vagabond with a dark past.
Berserk.
That was very close, but you gotta let me finish.
Samurai Champloo.
God.
He was an assassin.
Dororo.
He was an assassin of the Meiji
Kenshin.
Restoration.
Kenshin.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yes, you got it. You happy now? You fucking
I
bitch.
got it.
Just start naming all a bunch of shit until I get one.
I didn't get a goose egg. I aim for the ceiling. I can't let Danny get a word in.
All right.
This is just as Chiherna Furna. The first syllable you say, I gotta slap that card out. I gotta slapjack.
But you got it wrong.
Nick is playing by Chahina Finer rules. It seems like. Okay. Next
Danny won. Danny won.
Next time I gotta be more prepared for that. But we should just do a whole episode of just games, and we like flesh them out on the podcast as we're doing them. That's a whole pod episode
we
right
should
there,
add this rule right in the middle.
right in the middle. Wait, actually, let me find one that I think you guys would kind of get, but not really. Let's see. Hold on. This will be funny. Okay, hold on. hold on.
Peep up.
Nick got it.
What the hell?
No, you were making that up. You
No,
weren't even looking at
yeah, I'm just kidding. I wasn't making that. I was making it up. Okay, here we go. A guy and a girl.
Nisekoi.
Oh my god.
They live in the bustling city of Tokyo, while one of them looks in the future, while the other one looks in the past.
Your name.
Tenchi.
Yep, Danny got
Oh
it.
yeah, your name. God, no, you know what? Kimi no Nawa. I got the right
Shinane.
pronunciation.
Shinane no Nawa. Yeah. Anyway, Danny won again. You suck. So, you go to
And
jail.
I don't even like your name.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200,
How dare
Nick.
you, Danny? I happen to like that anime. I liked it more, and therefore I won.
That being said, hope you guys enjoyed that episode. And next time we'll just have games fleshed out, and we'll just play games the whole entire. Maybe we can have a couple guests. We'll just play games the whole entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Ooh, I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna make memes. I'm gonna describe the animes in memes.
Oh, that could be fun. Anyways,
Let's write that down.
hope you guys enjoyed that. Love you guys very much. Thanks for listening every week. I've been